Welcome back to breakfast. While the festive season should be about fun and relaxation, buying presents and preparing for Christmas can be manic, stressful and expensive. So here with some tips on how to avoid blowing out the budget this Christmas is interest.co.nz's Amanda Morrall. Good morning to you, Amanda.
Good morning, Nadine.
Sometimes it's easier said than done, isn't it?
It is.
Just 12 days out. If you're just starting out now,
Yep.
how do you avoid blowing the budget completely?
Yeah, don't get swept up in the hysteria and don't feel pressured. So if you haven't started your shopping yet, my suggestion would be to take a big breath, sit down at your kitchen table with a budget and a list, judge who's been naughty and nice, and really trim that list down. It's not necessary to buy for everybody, you know, and their dog, literally. So just, you know, people all around right now are looking to sort of trim down and be a bit more restrained in their shopping. So just be selective, I suppose. That doesn't mean you're being nice. You can thank and show your appreciation for other people in different ways other than showering them with material gifts.
Although some people do like to do that with their children, and sometimes the things
Yes.
that they like are expensive. How do you
They
get around
are.
that?
Well, I personally am foisting that onto the grandparents. I think somebody's in store for a Furby or something. I'm boycotting Christmas this year. It sounds a bit mean-spirited, but I will be buying selective items for my two children, and that's it. We're having a big family get-together. But I think it's that pressure again, that, you know, that sense that you need to spoil and children really, they just want your time. They like a little thing under the tree and maybe something big that's disguised. You know, it could be a smaller value, but it's that, you know, those social pressures are really unnecessary right now. So do stick to your budget, be selective, and most importantly, don't borrow to buy. If you don't have the money to buy, just come up with some other creative ways to show your, you know, your appreciation for family members.
Some people might say, why not?
Why not?
In the new year,
Well,
I'll be in a better position to pay it off, or I just don't have the money right now.
I know, it just sets you so far back. And I was talking to one of your ladies back soon who said they lost a family member and they were actually going to go all out this Christmas. And, you know, a death in the family can reinforce the fact that life is very fleeting and precious, and you do want to just take that time. But you can do it in other ways too. Like, you know, Kiwis are great with this. Go to spend your day at the beach and enjoy a big family meal, and refocus your attention on non-material objects to gain time, and gift certificates, commitments to help out with homework, these kind of things. Also, you know, choosing names for family members. The Secret Santa thing is a good way to minimize your expenses. Pooling with other people for gifts. You know, if you're going in to buy a gift for the teacher, maybe just talk to some other parents in the classroom too, because that list can get really unwieldy.
And I guess a bit like the supermarket, maybe don't go out without a list when you're going into the shops.
Yeah, the food, I mean, that alone can set you back $500, you know?
If you do blow the budget,
yes,
what should you do come January when the credit card bills and the like start rolling in and you suddenly find you don't have the money?
Well, first off, do exercise restraint if you can. Don't get swept up. Don't go drinking before you go shopping. That'll totally blow your budget. But if you do, you find yourself in that position, oh my God, you open your credit card statement in February, you know, sit down, use that time as a stage to evaluate your finances in whole, a little health check. Because if you've got a great amount of debt, you might want to just consolidate all that debt and chunk it off.
All right, thank you very much, Amanda Morrall. Some good, solid tips and tricks there, and I think I've actually broken all of them.